But we blame young people. And as the state assume it has monopoly over violence. You want to beat us, you want to tell us we are reckless, but then you're seeing police arresting young people for nothing. There's a young lady who was undressed yesterday. We wouldn't get this news if police wasn't doing all these acts, would we? But we come here and the narrative we are hearing is that young people are violent. The state is violent every day. We are traumatized. The CDF will go on Twitter and start telling us, I want to arrest bumless women. Isn't that violence? Where is the peaceful elections happening? Where is it happening in Uganda? We need to know. And we are constantly told that civic participation is not just during the electoral process of voting, right? It's the 5 years before and the 5 years after these processes. But in between, we are meted with violence. But then again, we are blamed. They're telling us, oh, it's because you're jobless. They are paying you to destabilize this country. Who? You've raised us, our people, you've raised us to be these people who are talking back to you. We have not inherited the silence of the fathers before us and our mothers. We are going to talk. So young people are not violent. That narrative has to change. We are doing our part for peaceful elections. We are pushing for proper electoral processes. But again, there are no ceilings to how much people are spending in elections. You're putting the burden on us and our future. How are we going to sustain this kind of elections in the coming years? 3 billion to contest for MP. You've talked about 3 million just to go to be signed and nominated. What happens in that period? People are borrowing billions and billions of money to sustain positions, to get into positions. What is your role? Why aren't you pushing your parliament? These are people you sit with in your saunas. They always tell us that's why decisions are made. Talk to them. It is your duty to make sure those laws change. Because as if we come near, you're going to beat us and then say we are now violent. You are right. So who is going to talk to them? How are we going to sustain these elections in the coming years? When now majority of our elders are not here. That burden is on us, these people in the room. We fail to recognize the role we are playing as leaders and as elders. We are traumatized. And we need to heal as a country.